Hello there. And welcome to Shanghai Performing Arts' final show. Woo! We are so excited to show you our show tonight. It's a combination of a Shakespearean play and an English pantomime. And we're hoping that by adding the English pantomime part of it, it makes the Shakespeare part make more sense. So we've got a dame, and she comes along and she explains to you every once in a while through the show what's going on, just in case you're not following it. But because it's also a panto, you get to be involved. So you can cheer, and you can boo, and you can sing along. Even if they forget to ask you, you can sing along. Now the words on some of the songs are the same as what you know, and some of them are changed because it has to be Shakespeare. Okay? So listen to them, you'll hear the difference. But you'll know when it's the ones you know, so you can sing along with those. So, Performing Arts, Shanghai Performing Arts started in 2016. And we've had, in each show, we've had 20 people in the cast. And in this show, like the show last year, if you were here to see that, we have somebody from 8 years old to somebody 60 plus. So it's really wonderful. We have kids from 6 different schools. And it's a community event. We've been together every weekend since August. And we're going to miss each other next week. And they think they're not, but they really are. And they're doing a fabulous job, and I'm really, really, really proud of them. So if you find that your bottom is getting a little bit tired from sitting down too much, stand up and cheer. Because you're going to be sitting here for about 2 hours. So I'm just planning ahead of time. And if they do really well, it'll be 2 hours. Okay, so sit back, enjoy.
Come with me to my Athenian village. What a short day, this Athenian village.
Oh, I've always wanted to see an Athenian village.
What a short day, this Athenian village.
That I've never seen in the market for something I think the place where we belong. I want to be in this village. But all we have is a day, and I can take the way. Take the summer and the boys, girls, mummies and daddies, spirits and sprites, welcome to our late autumn night's dream. Wait, I said hello. Let's try that again. Hello?
Hello!
Oh, much better, much better. Before we begin, I must introduce myself. I am Princess Hippolyta, Queen of the Amazon, or HIP for short. Aren't I lucky to have such a hip name? Told you. We invite you to immerse yourselves in our world of magic and love, in the world of ancient Greece. I do love that part. You can throw me air kisses, and you can throw me air kisses quickly. Ah, very nice, thank you. I got all of them. Thank you so much. This is my changeling child. This is Chocolate. She's the delight of my life. Could you guys say hello to her? Thank you, thank you. In our story, there are two worlds. The mortal world of ancient Greece, here in the marketplace, and the spiritual world of fairies and the spirits of weather. You may recognize me in that world as the mighty Titania. You know the fairies. Quite perfect for me, don't you think? Like in good pantomime, we have good guys like me that you can cheer for. Let's practice. I really like this part. But we have bad guys like Oberon and Theseus that you'll need to boo for. Let's practice that. Oh, it's 6 o'clock. You guys can do better than that. Okay, you did good. In our show, we have humor for laughter. You guys can laugh at me. There we go. And lovers. We have a pie in the face, my favorite part, and candy thrown into the audience. Now do beware, because in our last show, some poor little munchkin did beat some kid on the head. But it was all good. So the little guy was perfectly happy to have a little bit of candy to make it all better. But I digress. The speedy version of our story is, oh wait. Does someone have a cell phone here in the front row that they can time me? That would be great. Okay, this is a great time to ask. Please turn off your cell phones and or put them on silent. All right, who has the cell phone? I can hardly see. Oh, great. All right, now tell me when you're ready, and I will time this. Ready? And say when. Go. Hip's land was at war with Theseus' land, and Theseus won, so they're to be married. And Theseus has asked his people to provide entertainment, but the wedding is only 4 days away, and providing entertainment is the mechanicals, the amateur actors who work in market stalls in Athens. They're really, really funny, but they're probably not the brightest lights in Athens. At the same time, Aegea, the matriarch Aegea, has decided that her daughter Hermia is to be married to a man named Demetrius. But Hermia is in love with another man named Lysander. And Demetrius has wooed Helena, and Helena still loves him. You add into the mix Hermia's little sister, Gwendolyn, and Demetrius' cousin, Christopher, all thrown into the mix. It's a mix-up of the dating game, Bachelor, and Tinder. All thrown into one. A messy mix-up. Really a sad soap opera at best. Meanwhile, in the woods, the spirits start to play their games. Oberon, king of the sprites. And me, Titania, queen of the fairies, are having a battle of wills and wits. We are tampering with destiny with a little bit of lightning and thunder, boom, to spice it all up. How did I do? Ooh, that's great, that's awesome.
Hippolyta, my sweet, our wedding hour draws near. 4 festive days deliver us a newborn moon. How slow this old moon wanes. She frustrates my desires.
4 days will quickly marinate into night. 4 nights will quickly dream away the time.
Listen, fill it straight.
Aye, sir.
Rile up the Athenian youth. We're coming up. They better get the party started. Save the melancholy moods for funerals. Disperse not the guest list. Not tonight. Hippolyta.
Aye, sir.
Hippolyta, queen of the Amazons. When flirting with your sword, I won your love. You lost your lands, but now our lands were made. And I shall wed you in a different way. With pomp, with circumstance and reveling.
Praise Theseus, our celebrated Duke.
I thank thee, Aegea. Do you bring news?
Most agitatedly, I am filing suits against my child, my daughter Hermia. Come here, Demetrius. My noble lord, this man has my permission to propose. Come here, Lysander. My gracious Duke, this man which cast a spell upon my child. You, Lysander, gave her poetry, and little gifts went to and fro as well. By moonlight at her window, you would sing deluded love songs, deluded words. With cunning you purloined my daughter's heart. Made her obedience my godly right into impertinence. So, my lord, if she should not right here before your grace, agree to marry with Demetrius, I beg the old maternal right of Athens. As she is mine, I may choose her fate, which is marry this fine gentleman Demetrius or die. Whichever outcome I decide shall be administered immediately.
What say you, Hermia? I offer this Demetrius is a worthy man.
So is Lysander.
Yes, were he alone. But if another wins your mother's favor, you should agree that he is the favorite.
I wish my mother looked up through my eyes.
Then, with your mother's judgment, you would see.
Excuse me, please, Your Grace. I don't know what got into me to make me act so bold, or how this might affect my reputation to speak my mind like this before you now. But I must beg of you to tell me, please, the worst fate that is possible should Hermia refuse a marriage with Demetrius.
Her execution! Or forever surrendering the society of men.
Life in a nunnery?
Consider, Hermia, your love, and think about how young you are, your family position. If, by abandoning your mother's choice, you can endure a nunnish fashion sense, to live a virgin till your life is through. So I will grow, so live, so die, my lord, before I give a pedal to Demetrius. His ring upon my finger puts a leash around my neck, and yet I shall not heal. It seems to be to break. Upon the new moon's birth, 4 days from now, the day my love and I will take our vow to seal our love in full companionship. Upon that day, either prepare to die for disobeying what your mother says, or you may wed Demetrius as you'd like, or vow to live a spinster's life in worship.
Oh my God.
Surrender, my sweet Hermia and Lysander. Give up your claim to what belongs to me.
Demetrius, you have her mother's love. Give me Hermia, and a double wedding awaits.
Most rude, Lysander. Most rude. Yes, he has my love, which is mine I give to him in love. Hermia is mine, and my possession I give to my new son Demetrius.
We're all equal in society, my lady. I'm just as worthy, and I love her more. My prospects are the same, or better yet, than what is promised of Demetrius. And what means more than all my boasts is this. I am the beloved of the lovely Hermia. Why shall I not pursue my right to her? Demetrius, I swear to you, was quite the flirt with Nedar's daughter Helena, and she fell hard. Now she worships him like he's a god. But all the prayer in all the world can't hide the fact that he's a player. Can I have your daughter for the rest of my life? Say yes, cause I need to know. You say I'll never get your blessing till the day I die.
Tough love, my friend, but the answer is no.
Oh, why you gotta be so rude? Don't you know I'm human too? Oh, why you gotta be so rude? I'm gonna marry her anyway. Marry that girl. Marry her anyway. Marry that girl. No matter what you say. Marry that girl. And we'll be a family. Why you gotta be so rude?
I introduce you make no choice.
Can't live without her. Love me or hate me, we will be boys. Standing at the altar. Or we will run away to another land. Say you know she's in love with me. She will go anywhere I say.
say yes, cause I need to know.
You say I'll never get your blessing till the day I die.
Tough love, my friend, but the answer is no.
No still means no. But why be so rude? Don't you know I'm human too? Oh, why you gotta be so rude? I'm gonna marry her anyway.
Marry that girl,
Marry her anyway.
marry that girl,
No matter what you say.
marry that girl.
And we'll be a family.
Why you gotta be so rude? Yeah, oh, so rude. Yeah, so rude. I confess that by now I have heard a lot. And with Demetrius meant to hash it out, preoccupation with my own affairs made me forget. Demetrius, come here! You two here. Now come along. In private, I have some schooling for you both. For you, fair Hermia, prepare yourself to act according to your mother's will, or else the law of Athens gives you up, by which no means we can negotiate, to death or vow of single life. Come, my fair Hippolyta, how is my love? Demetrius, Aegea, come along.
We follow from our will.
How now, my love? Why are your cheeks so pale? Why do their roses fade away so fast?
They are in drought, no doubt, till I unleash a flash flood of fountains from my eyes.
I mean, in nothing I could ever read, could ever learn from history or fiction, did the course of true love ever did run smooth. Listen, Hermia, I have a widow's aunt who's well-to-do. She lives 20 miles from Athens, and there, gentle Hermia, I will marry you, where the oppressions of Athenian law cannot pursue us. If you love me, sneak from your mother's house tomorrow night, and meet me in the woods a few miles out of town. You'll recall the place we once met with Helena for May Day. You'll find me there waiting.
Oh, dear Lysander, yes, by Cupid's strongest bow, by all the promises that men have broke. Tomorrow, truly, I will meet you.
Oh, keep your promise. Oh, here comes Helena, Christopher, and Gwendolyn.
Hello, Helena.
Hey, hello, sweet Helena.
Fair Helena, why did you go away so fast?
You call me fair, you better not say fair. Demetrius loves you fair. Oh, you be fair. Your eyes shoot stars, your lips exhaust fresh air. Teach me your seductions. Show me what are you used to mesmerize Demetrius' heart.
I frown upon him, yet he loves me still.
Oh, your frowns will teach my smile with such skill.
I give him curses, and he gives me love.
I give him praise, yet he gives me a shout.
His foolishness is not a fault of mine.
To him, you're heaven. I'm a porcupine.
But take comfort, sweet Helena, for he shall no longer see my face. Lysander and myself shall flee this place.
And as the moon sees from we have a secret, Hermia and I, as the moon sees from the sky, the time that lovers on the run do flee, through Athens' gates, and then we're free.
And in the woods, where often you and I used to lie upon pale primrose beds, unfolding our hearts, our secret sweet.
We know it well.
There, our Lysander and myself shall meet. So please pray for us, sweet playfellows, and good luck grant you, sweet Helena, your Demetrius.
Helena, adieu. As you love Demetrius, he will love you.
Oh, help me, someone wait this young man. You often can't be afraid I see. But what of that, Demetrius says not. For he knows everything but what he owes. So I regard him as my greatest prize. But love looks not with eyes, but with the mind. Behold, the Cupid's painted blind. Therefore, love is said to be a child, because in choosing it's often beguiled. And children playing games tell lies. But what love should bring, the Cupid then defies. Before Demetrius found my friend divine, he held out oaths that he was only mine. But this oath from some heat Hermia felt, so he dissolved and all his oaths did melt.
We will go tell him of fair Hermia's flight.
He'll gallop to the woods tomorrow night.
And since you've given him his location, if he thanks me, it's worth the information. But my intention is to enrich my pain, to see him flee and come back again.
Is all our company here?
Hi! Why, thank you.
You're best to call them generally, man by man, according to the playbill. Indeed, this is the scroll of every man's name, which is thought good enough through all Athens to play an our interlude before the Duke and the Duchess on his wedding day at night.
Oh, Peter Quinn, say what the play is about. The name of the actors. Once that's done, zip it.
Indeed, our play is the most pathetic comedy and the most cruel death of Pyramus and Thisbe.
Well, a very good piece of work, I assure you.
And
Please. Okay, you guys need a little bit of help. Are you following? These are the mechanicals. They're the amateur actors that work in the market stalls in Athens. And they have been hoping to be chosen to provide entertainment to me for our wedding to the Duke. But they do have day jobs in Athens. Nick Bottom is a weaver. Peter Quince is a carpenter. Francis Flute is a billows mender and works hand in hand with the chimney sweeps. Snug is a joiner from woodworking and keeps everything sorted. Tom Snout is a tinkerer and works with household utensils, I think, but don't ask me what he tinkers with. Great nut. Robin Starling is a tailor, and they made him for their costumes. How simply wonderful that they all come together to provide the entertainment at my wedding to me. Bravo! Let's give them a hand. Bravo! Very nice, very nice. I have an idea. Let's pretend that we are their audience, and on the count of 3, give them a standing ovation and cheer very loudly. Oh, speaking of ovations, I do love chocolates. Ovations only available in Canada. Here we go. I love these things. All right, here we go. All right, here you go. See, I'm so excited my hat's falling off. All right, so now, where was I? Oh, yes, the standing ovation on the count of 3. See it? All right, let's see. On the count of 3, let's give them a standing ovation and cheer very, very loudly. Ready? 1, 2, 3. That was pretty good, but not very loud enough. So, one more time, I'm going to ask you, and it will break my spell if you cheer very, very loudly and stand all those people in the back. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Breaking my spell. On with the show, this is it.
Now, Peter Quince, name the name of the actors. Masters, smear yourselves around
oh,
them.
welcome, Starveling, and answer as I call you, please. Number 1, Nick Bottom the Weaver.
Here! Name what part I'm for, then continue.
You are written down for Pyramus.
What is Pyramus? A lover. Or a tyrant.
A lover that kills himself most honorably for love.
Well, I'll be asking for some tears in the true performing of it. I'll make you look to the audience and I'll give them moaning for measure. But for the rest of my chief talents for a tyrant, I can play Hercules rarely. The raging rocks, the shivering shocks. I'll break the locks of the prison gates. That was lofty. Now, name the names of the actors.
To Francis Flute the Bellows Mender, you must take upon you Thisbe. Whom is Thisbe, a wandering knight? No, it is the lady that Pyramus must love.
Nay, faith, let me not play a woman. I have a beard.
You do not, and it shall be all good. You will play in a mask and speak as daintily as you are able to.
Let me find a mask. I'll speak in a monstrous voice. Oh, Pyramus, lover dear, your Thisbe
play pyramus and flute you Thisbe.
Well, proceed.
3, Snout the Tinker. You, Pyramus's father. 4, myself, Thisbe's father. 5, Robin Starveling the tailor, Thisbe's mother. And 6, Snug the joiner, the lion's part. And I hope here is a play put together.
Have you a lion's part written? I beg you if it is. Give it to me now, for I'm a slow study.
You may do improvisation, for it is nothing but roaring.
Let me play lion. I will roar to make any man's heart pound. I will roar to make the Duke say, let him roar again. Let him roar again.
Oh, and you shall do too frighteningly. You will scare all the ladies and all the duchesses so that they would shriek. And soon we'd all be swinging by the neck.
Behind? That would hang us and every mother's son.
No, if we shall scare the ladies afterwards in such degree, then they'll hang us afterwards. But I will as gentle as a sucking dove. I will as if I was a nightingale.
You must play Pyramus, for Pyramus is a sweet-faced man, a proper man, one as you shall see on a summer's day, and a most gentlemanlike man, and therefore you are required to play Pyramus.
Well, I will undertake it.
Indeed, here are your scripts. Now, there aren't very many of them, so do share. Now, I beg of you, entreat you, request you, and desire you to learn them by tomorrow night. For there we will meet, in the Palace Wood, a mile outside of town, and we will rehearse. For if we were to meet in the city, we would be deluged with fans, and they would learn all of our tricks. And in the meantime, I will draw a playbill such as our play requires. Now, I beg of you, do not fail me.
We will meet, and there in the woods we shall meet. Most obscenely, courageously.
At the
Take care. Be perfect. I do.
At the Duke's Oak.
Enough. Be there or someplace else.
Enchanted forest.
Hey!
Oh, my heart is in the enchanted forest.
Hey! Hey!
Wandering there and here, no. Sweeter than the sweetest tea. They said the fairy queen, from the hill. Now it's time to wake up and the spring. Round and round brings the fairy queen. The fairy queen, Titania of the forest. So the fairy queen, forest.
Hey!
My heart is in the enchanted forest.
Hey!
No one is fairy queen, sweeter than the sweetest tree. They said the fairy queen, the queen of
Go, fairies, go!
enchanted forest.
Hey!
My heart is in the enchanted forest.
Hey! Hey!
No one is fairy queen,
dewdrops here. Handpals in each cowslip's ear. Demonstrates, I'll be gone. Queen and elves shall meet anon.
The king shall hold his revels here tonight. Beware the queen, come not within his sight. For Oberon is a full and mighty rage. On her attendants, this child of tender age, the heathen thence stolen from a king. She never had so sweet a changeling. And jealous Oberon would have this child become his own to strike the force wild. With force she holds a fond, beloved toy, and crowning the sweet flowers that shut all her joy.
Either I mistake the shape within my sight, or else you are the shrewd and neighbor sprite. Those at Hobgoblin call you and sweet Puck. You do their work, and they shall have good luck. Are not you he?
Aye, what you speak, you right. I am the very wonder of the night. But, sooth fairy, for here comes Oberon.
And here, my Titania, would Oberon be gone?
Great, I greet you, proud Titania. What jealous Oberon, very secret. I have denied his very company.
You rash wanton! Am I not your lord?
If so, I your lady be, but I know where you have sneaked away from fairyland, and in shepherd shape sat all day, playing on pipes of corn, and writing verse for some love-sick shepherdess. Why are you here? I know. Hippolyta, the Amazon, to Theseus must be wed.
How can you say this? Oh, for shame, Titania! You make your cracks about Hippolyta, knowing I know of your love to Theseus.
Those are deceptions made of jealousy. Not since midsummer spring have we sat on hill, dale, forest, or field. With your sneers you have disturbed our sport, and so the winds blow to us as if to seek revenge, and suck up from the sea contagious fogs, and through disease and sickness seen, the seasons altered. Spring, summer, autumn, and now angry winter exchange their qualities, and the world, frightened and amazed, not know who's who, and we are their parents and gave birth to it.
How can you say that? You propose a fix. It lies in you. Why should Titania cross her Oberon? I do beg a little fairy child to be my henchman.
That child's mother was a worshipper of mine, and often in the spicy Indian air would often gossip by my side, and her belly ballooning with my squire, she would travel about the land to fetch me presents and return again. But being mortal, the child did die. And for her sake, I rear her, girl, and for her sake, I will not give her up.
How long do you plan to stay in this wood?
Perhaps till after Theseus' wedding day. Perhaps if you will patiently join us in our dance and see our moonlight revels, then come with me. If not, avoid me, and I will do the same.
Give me that child, and I will go with you!
Not for your fairy kingdom! There is a way. Come. We will only bicker the longer I stay. Tanya of the forest.
Let me tell you a lie.
They sought the fairy king, they loved all.
Well, go your way! You shall not leave this grove till I torment you for insulting me. My gentle pup, come over here. Remember, since I once sat upon ocean's rock and heard a mermaid perform such a sweet, harmonious tune. The stormy sea grew civil at her song. That very day I saw, but you could not, with all his arrows Cupid taking aim, he shot his love shaft deftly from his bow like it could pierce 100,000 hearts. So I took note when Cupid's arrow fell. It fell upon a little western flower, at first not white, now purple where love's wound. Fish me the flower, the herb I showed you once, the juice in it on sleeping eyelids laid, will make the sleeper fall madly in love upon the next live creature that she sees. Fish me that flower and hurry back again.
I'll make a journey around about the earth in 40 minutes. I am so fast.
When I have this juice, I'll watch Titania when she is asleep and drop the liquor of it in her eyes. The next thing she then waking looks upon, be it on lion, cat, or bear, on meddling monkey, or busy ape, she shall pursue it with the soul of love. Before I take this charm off her sight, as I can take with another herb, she'll then surrender up to her page to me. But who comes here? I am invisible, and I will overhear their conference.
So you see, the spiritual world is wonderfully powerful. Oberon, the king of the sprites, and me, Titania, are locked in a power struggle. We have a wonderful electrical relationship, and I am newly foster mother of this sweet child, Chata. His mother so sadly died in childbirth, and Oberon is jealous of that special bond and is trying to win the child from me. And to it, tricks are being played not only on me, but in the mortals who visit these enchanted woods. And sparks will fly. Now, take note, when we do get along, the mortal world is peace and the sun shines. Let's see how that goes.
I love you not, therefore pursue me not. Where is Lysander? Fair Hermia, you told me they both sneaked into this wood, so get away and follow me no more.
You told me to like you. I'm a magnet, and you're made of metal.
Do I entice you, or do I speak of love? Or rather, in the plainest of truth, I cannot, nor I do not love you.
And even for that, do I love you the more. I must pay you, and Demetrius, the more you neglect me, I fall on you. Use me, strike me, spurn me, but only leave me free. As unworthy I am to follow you.
Tempt not too much to hatred on my spirit, for I'm sick when I do look on you.
And I'm sick when I not look upon you.
I'll run from you and hide within the bushes. You'll face the mercy of the wild animal.
The wildest creatures don't possess your heart. Run, man, you will. The story shall be changed. Apollo flies and Daphne keeps the chase. When Chorus pursues and courage flies.
I'll not stand your questions, let me go. Or if you follow me, then have no doubt that I'll do you mischief in the woods.
I'll follow you and make a heaven of hell, to die upon the hands I love so well.
Farewell, my nymph. Before he leaves this grove, you shall leave him, and he shall seek your love. A park, happy the flower. Welcome, wanderer.
Aye, there it is. Ooh.
I pray you give it to me. Oh, Titania, I know a riverbank where wild tide blows. Titania sometimes sleeps there through the night, lulled in these dark clouds with dances and light. The juice of this I'll daub upon her eyes. What she once hated, she shall fantasize. You, trusted pup, to the grove let your attentions turn. For there I saw a boy most truly stern, a girl from Athens. There, anoint his eyes, but do it so that the first thing he spies may be the girl. To find him, I attest that in Athenian garments he is dressed. Apply the juice with care, so that he may prove on loving her. She'd such love remove. Let's meet before we hear the first cock crow.
Do not fear, my lord. Your servant shall do so.
Calm berries with their song, sing me to sleep. Lips, teeth, and tongue. My heart beats, hate, beat at once. Right now.
What you see that shall appear, when you wake, it is your dear. Wake when some vile thing is near.
Remember the day we were giving up, when you told me you didn't give me enough, and all of your friends were saying, I believe in you. She's lying in bed with a shooting gun, just thinking about how it all went wrong. This isn't the same as the red wine and bleed well. Please believe you got to see the things you need to be. Oh, I love you, 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 Hermia. I live for you, I love for you, Hermia. I try to love the light in your eyes, Hermia. I live for you, I love for you, Hermia. Don't let me go. Don't let me go. Say what you're feeling and say it now, 'cause I got the feeling you're walking on, and time isn't better than when I'm not to see you. The consequences are falling down, something good from that there's about. These are the reasons I'm crying out to leave you. Please believe me, don't you see the things you mean to me? Oh, I love you, I love you, I love you, I love you. I live for you, I love for you, Hermia. And then I arise in the light in your eyes, Hermia. I live for you, I love for you, Hermia. Don't let me go. Don't let me go. aimless wandering in the wood, and to tell the truth, I've forgotten our way. We'll rest now, Hermia, if you think it good, and rest together till the break of day.
So be it then, Lysander. Find a bed, while I upon this bank will rest my head.
One piece of earth can hold the heads of two, one heart, one bed, two bosoms, me and you.
Nay, good Lysander, for my sake, lie further off, you do not lie so near.
Embrace the scent, sweet of my innocence. My love is speaking, meaning no offense.
Lysander, it was very prettily, but gentle friend for love and courtesy. Lie further off, in human modesty, such separation may become a virtuous bachelor and a maid. So good night, sweet friend, may love remain until your sweet life ends.
Amen, amen, to that fair prayer I say, and end life what I am loyalty. Here is my bed, soon let us both be dozed.
With half that wish, may the witcher's eyes be closed.
Through the forest have I gone. Athenians, I found me none, on whose eyes I might then prove this flower's force was stirring love. Alas, night and silence, who lies here? Clothes of Athens does he wear? This is he, my master said, spies the Athenian maid. Oh, and you maid, sleeping sound on the dank and dirty ground. Alas, upon your eyes I throw all the power charms also. So wake when I am gone, for I must now to Oberon.
Oh, here lay my sister on the ground.
And here, Lysander, great luck they're found.
Let's rest a while, enjoy them when they wake.
To sleep a moment, the advantage will I take.
Stay! Will you kill me, sweet Demetrius?
I order you to stop pursuing me.
Oh, will you leave me angered? Say not so.
Stay at your peril, I alone will go.
I'm breathless from this lover's chase. The more I pray, the less is my grace. For Hermes, happy in where she lies, as she has sparkling, attractive eyes. But what would my language and glass sunrise to make compare with Hermia's gorgeous eyes? Whoa! Lysander on the ground, dead or asleep. No wound, no blood. Lysander, good sir, if you live, awake!
And through fire I will run for your sweet sake. Transparent Helena, it is here I start to see unimpededly into your heart. Where is Demetrius? How fit a word for such a vile name to perish on my sword.
Lysander, say not so. Say not so. How thus he loves your Hermia, Lord Lotto. Yet Hermia still loves you, be content.
Content with Hermia? No, I do resent the tedious time she and I have spent. Not Hermia, but Helena I love, who would not exchange a raven for a dove.
Oh, why was it this cruel mockery born? When at your hand did I deserve this scorn? Good Lord, you do me wrong. Good Lord, you do, in such a crash manner as you woo. But farewell then. I might confess, and elated upon my room, or my mother come to be abused.
Wait!
She is not Hermia. Hermia sits right here, and near Lysander dare you not appear.
And all his power, use his love and might to honor Helena and to be her knight.
Help me, Lysander, help me! Do your best to pluck the crawling serpent from my breast! I need for pity, what a dream was here. Lysander, look at me, I quake with fear. I dreamt a serpent ate my heart away, and you sat there smiling at his cruel play. Lysander, you ignore me? Lord, Lysander, what? You're not near me? Gone? Speak of all love, Lysander, I'm fainting now with fear. Either I'll find you immediately or death.
Ba-boom, 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 ba-boom. I do love romances, don't you? So you see, Puck, by accident, put the love potion in Lysander's eyes instead of Demetrius. So now, When Lysander awoke, he saw not Hermia, but Helena, and cast his love on her. Yikes, it's so complicated. So now, Lysander loves Helena, Helena loves Demetrius, Demetrius loves Hermia, and Hermia loves Lysander. Not one of these loves is reciprocated. What will happen next?
Are we here? Yes, we truly are. Oh, again? Here is a marvelous, convenient place for our rehearsal, and we shall perform it now as we will before the Duke and Duchess.
Hey, the twins.
Oh, what do you have to say, oh bossy bottom?
Well, there are things in this comedy that will not please. First, Pyramus must draw a sword and stab himself, which the ladies cannot ride. What say you?
Oh snap, it is a dangerous road. I believe we must leave all the killing out when all is done.
No, I have a device to make all well. Write me a frolic and let the frolic seem to say that we will do no harm with our swords. And to make them feel much better, tell them that I, Pyramus, am not Pyramus, but Bottom, the Weaver.
Well, it shall be so, and we will have such a prologue written in 8 lines and 6 lines. What about the lion?
I fear it, I promise. Well, we shall let half the lion's face must be shown through the lion's neck. And he must speak in his own voice, like thus, or in the same effect.
Ladies, or fair ladies, I would wish you, or I would request you, or I would beg you not to tremble, not to fear, my life for yours. For if I should come out here as a lion, it'd be the saddest thing in my life. But no, I am no such thing. I'm a man, as other men are.
And there we shall name his name and tell him plainly he is! Not the door now.
Yes, so yes.
Well, that shall be so, and if it is, then all is well. Come sit down, every mother's son, and rehearse your parts. Well, no.
What about the moon?
A calendar! A calendar! The almanac calendar! Find out moonshine! Find out moonshine!
Let's see. Oh, why, yes, the moon shines that night.
What about the moon?
Well, if the moon shines that night, we may just leave a great panel of the chamber open and let the moon shine in. Or else, we would have to have someone to come or to disfigure moonshine. And he would have a dog and a lantern and some bunch of thorn about him. And this would be startling. But you see, there's one last thing. That is to bring a wall into the great chamber. For Pyramus and Thisbe must talk through the chink of the wall.
You can never bring people in. What say you, Doctor?
Oh, it is a dangerous move. Well, we shall bring in a man. Wall.
That would be Snout.
And he shall have some plaster or some brick or some cement about him. And he shall hold his fingers thus, where Pyramus and Thisbe shall whisper.
Well, if that may be, then all is well. Come sit down, every mother's son, and rehearse your parts. Now, Pyramus, you enter into that bush after you have spoken your speech. And everyone so according to his cue. Thisbe, stand forth.
Oh, flowers so odorous, savor sweet.
Odorous. Odorous.
Odorous, savor sweet, like your breath, fair Thisbe dear.
Most pretty, Pyramus, most ladylike of you, of the color like a red rose in a patch, most perfect juvenile, and darn near lovely too.
said the cue. The cue is never tire. Here, miss, you must enter now.
That's really most lily with of the color like a red rose in a patch. Most rapid juvenile and darn near lovely. Always choose first, and yet would never tire. I'll meet you, Pyramus, at Ninny's tomb. If I were first Disney, I were only yours.
Oh, monsters are strange! Flea masters, headmasters!
Why did you run away? This would make me a bird.
Oh, Butter, what do I see on you? You are changed!
What do you see? You said after your ass, don't you?
Oh, strange! Oh, bless you, Butter! What a horrid makeover!
Why'd they run? Just to make an ass of me. To make me a bird. But I will not let this hurt me. And I will not stir from this place. I shall walk up and down here. And I shall let them, and I shall sing. And I shall let them hear that I am not afraid. Play that thing, man. Hee-haw! Jack has to jump and pray, let him pray, let him pray. Jack has to jump and pray, let him pray, let him pray. Everybody! Jack has to jump and pray, let him pray, let him pray. Jack has to jump and pray, let him pray, let him pray. Jump and pray, uh-huh. Uh-huh, uh-huh. Uh-huh, uh-huh. Jump and pray, uh-huh. Uh-huh, uh-huh. Jump and pray, uh-huh. Uh-huh. Jack out, jump and pray, let him pray, let him pray. Jack out, jump and pray, let him pray, let him pray. Jack out, jump and pray, let him pray, let him pray. Jack out, jump and pray, let him pray, let him pray. Hee-haw!
What angel wakes me from my flowery bed? Oh, pray, gentle mortal, sing again, for my ear is enamored by your sound, and my eye is enthralled by your shape. Ah, and I say, regarding you, your fair virtue makes me helpless. I say, I swear, I love you.
I think, mistress, there should be a little reason to that. For reason and love keep little company nowadays.
Oh, you're as wise as you are beautiful.
Well, if I had the wit enough to get out of this wood, I'd never serve for my own purpose.
Out of these woods do not go. You shall remain here, whether thou would or no. I am a spirit of no common rate. The autumn waits upon my state, and I do love you, so come with me. I will give you fairies to attend to you. Peace blossom, cobweb, moth, chatter. Be kind and courteous to this man. Feed him with dewberries and apricots, pink, purple grapes, green figs, and mulberries. Nod to him, elves. Give him curtsies. Wait upon him. Take him here, leave him here at my bower. When the moon weeps, she weeps with a watery eye. Tie up my love's tongue and bring him silently.
wonder if Titania is awake. Then what was it that next came into her sight, which she must love on in extremity? How now, mad spirit, how now, rose dust? What's the commotion round this haunted grove?
My mistress with the monster is in love! Near to her close and most cozy bower. Oh, she was in her dull and sleepy hour. A crew of actors, rude matinee calls, who work for bread for the stalls, were met together to rehearse a play intended for great Theseus's wedding day. The shell was thick-skinned of that barren sort, who Pyramus presented in their sport. Forsook his seat and entered in a break, when I did him a disadvantage take. An ass's crown I fixed on his head, and on his Thisbe was the answer read. And forth my mimic comes, and bade him spy as wild geese that the creeping fowler eye set themselves and madly sweep the sky, and at our step away his fellows fly. I led them on in this distracted fear, and left sweet Pyramus transformed here. When in that moment, so it came to pass, Titania waked, and straight away loved an ass!
The welcome was like a sad advice. Well done, Kai. But have you yet wet the Athenian's eyes with love juice as I asked you to?
I took him sleeping, that's finished too, and the Athenian woman by his side, that when he waked, she was the first he spied.
Stand close, this is the same Athenian.
This is the woman, but it's not the man.
Oh, why reject a man that loves you so? Such bitter words for a bitter foe.
But now I fear you gave me a cause to curse. For if you have slain Lysander in his sleep, then continue plunging and knife me deep. It cannot be, but you have murdered him. Some murders look so dead, so grim.
So should the murderer, and so should I. Pierced through the heart that you might say goodbye. Yet you, the murderer, look as bright as clear as yonder Venus in her glimmering sphere.
What's this to my Lysander? Where is he? I did Demetrius give him up to me.
I'd rather give his carcass to my hound.
Out, dog, out, mongrel, you surpass the bounds of a maiden's patience. Have you slain him then? Dare you looked upon him being awake, so you killed him in his sleep? Could not a serpent or a worm do so much?
You waste your rage on a mistaken mood, for I am not guilty of Lysander's blood, nor is he dead, for aught I can tell.
I pray you, promise me that he is well.
And if I could, what would I do it for?
A privilege to never see me more, and with your hated presence, off I go, never to see me, whether dead or no.
I'd best not follow her explosive pain. Here then a moment I will remain. My tenderness may tender rest today.
What have you done? You have unmistaken quite and placed my magic on a true love's sight. You have failed me to grief you can't undo. It's true love falsified, not false turned true.
Then fate's to blame. When one man keeps his vow, a million others break theirs anyhow.
Go swifter than the wind this wood about, and Helena of Athens you find out, or love sick now, deficit of cheer, with sighs of love to make a lion appear. By some illusion then you bring her here. I'll charm his eyes to love what shall appear.
I go. Look how I go, swifter than an arrow from a barbarian's bow.
Flower of this powerful sky, pitched with Cupid on the sly. When his love he soon shall spy, let her beauty amplify, like a Venus of the sky. When you wake, if she be by, beg her for an alibi.
Captain of a fairy band, Helena feelings do best please me, but unfold preposterously.
How can all of my feelings seem to scorn you when they bear the marks of faith to prove them true?
You do perfect cunning more and more. These loves are Hermia's, whom we adore.
I had no judgment when to her I swore.
Not when it's Hermia's whom you deplore.
Demetrius loves her, and he loves you not.
Oh, Helena, goddess, nymph, perfect divine, to what shall my love compare this thine eye? Crystal is muddy, oh how ripe and show. Your lips, those kissing cherries, tempting grow. When you hold your hand, oh let me kiss this princess of pure white, this seal of bliss.
Oh, spite, oh, how I see all repent. Say it against me for your merriment. If you were still in your courtesy, you would not do me this much injury. Can you not hate me as I know you do? But you must really so smart me too. A nice mind of your man, not what sort. Mine is a gentle soul for exploits for sport.
You are unkind, Demetrius, be not so. For you love Hermia, this I know you know. And with all goodwill, with all my heart, in Hermia's love, you can take my part. If yours and Helena to me you gave, I would love her from now until the grave.
Lysander, keep your Hermia, for I am done. If I once loved her, all that love is gone. My heart from an early past has burned, and to Helena it has no return. There it will remain.
Helena, it is not so.
Don't criticize the faith you do not know, lest your peril you would pay it dear. Look where your love comes. Now she shall appear.
Dark night deprives the purpose of my eyes, for sightless ears to hear are standing by. In darkness, vision may not be precise, for sound is double, for sight sacrifice. Move you not by my eyes, and Lysander, found! My ear, I think it brought me to your sound. But why unkindly did you leave me so?
Why should he stay whom love compels to go?
What love compels Lysander from my side?
Lysander's love that would not let him hide. Fair Helena, who brightens up the night more than your fiery eyes and rays of light. Why search for me? Could this not make you know the hate I bear you made me leave you so?
You think not as you say, it cannot be. Oh, she's one of this confederacy! Now I perceive they have gone for it, all three, to fashion up a joke in spite of me. Insulting Hermia, the most ungrateful maid. Have you conspired? Have you with them contrived? All the conversations that you spent, all the sisters' vows, the hours that we spent for parting us, we cursed the rhythms of the ticking clock. Oh, it's all forgot. The childhood innocence, all school days friendship. We would tear our ends all apart. To join in man in scorning your poor friend? I scorn you not. It seems you scorn me. Have you not set Lysander as you scorn? To follow me and place my eyes and face, and made your other love Demetrius, who just spurned my foot, to call me goddess, nymph, celestial, precious. Why does he say this to her he hates? And why does our Lysander deny your love? Fiber of his soul, and tender me instead of affection. But you put that both to it by your will. I understand not what you mean by this. If you have any pity, grace, or manners, you will not make such an argument. But fare you well. Soon death or absence soon shall remedy.
Helena, I love you, hear thy excuse. My love, my life, my soul, fair Helena.
Wesleyland, sweet, do not scorn her so.
I can compel her. I can compel her love if she can drink.
Helena, I love you, by my life I do. That I swear by which to lose for you, to prove him false who says I love you not.
I love you more than he can do.
If you say so, be gone and prove it too.
Quick, come, Remy.
Lysander, what is the meaning of this?
Away, you dreadful hag.
No, you will play at escaping, feigning how you follow.
Well, get off, you cat, bird, violently let me loose, or I'll shake you from me like a serpent.
Lysander, why have you grown so rude? What changes this sweet love?
Your love, out, barbarian, out. Gross potion, loathed medicine, go.
Do you not jest? Indeed, so do you.
Demetrius, I will keep my word with you.
I would if I had your guarantee, but I see a weak bond keeps you.
What?
I'll not trust your word.
What, should I hurt her, strike her, kill her dead? Although I hate her, I will not harm her
But
so.
what can do me greater harm than hate? Am I not Hermia? Are you not Lysander? Am I not as fair now as I was before? Since the night you loved me, yet since the night you left me, oh God forbid sincerely shall I say.
Yes, by my life. Therefore, be out of hope, of question, doubt. Be certain 'tis no joke that I do hate you and love Helena.
Oh me, you juggler, you festering blister, you thief of love, have you got my knight and stolen my love's heart from him?
Have you no mercy, no touch of bashfulness? What will it hear? Gentle answer from my tongue? Shame, shame, you counterfeit, you puppet, you.
Oh, puppet? Aye, that way goes the game. I see that you made compare of our statues, and with your personage, your tall personage, your height indeed, you have defeated me. And have you grown so high in his esteem because I'm so dwarfish and so low? Speak, you painted maple, how low am I? Not yet so low that my nails kicked in your eyes!
I pray you though you mock me. Gentlemen, let her not hurt me, as I was miracle. Let her not strike me. You perhaps may think you could see something lower than myself, like a measure.
Listen more!
Good Hermia, I always loved you. Never did you wrong, always listening to you. Except in love toward Demetrius. I told them that you sneak out into the swoop. He followed you for love, I followed him. But he mocked me since, threatened me, to strike me, to spurn me, no, to kill me too. And I'll go back to Athens, where I bear my enemies back. Let me go! You see how simple and low I am?
Why didn't you God who was stopping me?
And foolish rather I leave here behind.
What, with Lysander?
No, with Demetrius.
Helena, she shall not harm you so.
No, sir, she shall not. She's angry when she's keen and sure. She was a victim when she ran to school. Though she gave up little, she's fierce.
Little, nothing but low or little. Why do you let me scorn her so? Let me come to her!
Get gone, you dwarf, you less than nothing made of bits of grass, you bead, you acorn.
Don't speak of Helena. Leave her alone. Though truly, if you take her part, to truly show such disinterest, you shall suffer.
Now she releases me. Demetrius, follow if you dare to try whose love, or if yours or mine, lives most in Helena.
Follow, nay, cheek by jowl.
You see, maiden, all this trouble is for you. No, don't go back.
Your hands are quicker for a fight than mine, but my legs are longer to run away.
I am amazed. I know not what to say. Your negligence could be an accident or a deliberate fiasco. Which? Oh, King of Shadows! All an accident. Did you not say I recognize the man by the Athenian garment, Hero? I did. I followed orders in this enterprise, and I anointed an Athenian's eyes. Since then, this fracas has my full support. I cheer each bicker as a crowd does sport. Clap your hands together, people. Clap them. What do you mean? Now come on. I put a spell on you. Good. You see, these lovers, they seek a place to fight. Proceed now, Robin. Overcast the night, till over them a deathly seeming sleep, with heavy legs and bat-like wings may creep, then crush this herb into Lysander's eyes, whose liquor has a virtuous property, where once delusions rendered him uncouth, his eyes know no illusion but the truth. From night awakening, his scorn and hate in light of morning shall evaporate, and then to Athens send lovers hence, with love abiding till their deaths commence. While my instructions keep you in employ, I'll beg my queen to win her childish toy, and then from her eyes I'll my charm release, from love of monsters leaving all in peace. Up and down. Up and down. I will lead them up and down. I'm feared in field and town. Don't wait, lead them up and down. Here comes one.
put a spell on you. Because she's yours. You better stop the things you do. I tell you, I ain't lying. Stand it with your running around. You don't meditate. She can't stand it with one more now. All around. I put a spell on you. Cause you're
Demetrius, where are you? Speak up now.
Here, Brother Angry. Where are you?
I come now straight to you.
Follow me then to playing grounds.
Lysander, you run away, you coward. Have you fled, or did you hide inside a bush instead?
You coward! Are you bragging to the stars? Come, coward, hurry down, I'll whip you from on.
Hey, are you there?
Come to my voice. We'll try no man with me here. She loves you anyhow. You don't want her. She's yours right now. Put a spell on you. Because she's yours.
The villain has his gift to stride the night. I follow fast as he will fly. The way's uneven and I've gone astray. So here I'll rest. Now come soft break of day. If once more you show me your gray light, I'll see Demetrius and revenge this fight.
Wait if you dare, you're gone again, moving every place, running everywhere. But you do not dare to look me in the face. Where did you go?
I am not far away.
No, that you mock me, you shall suffer for it. If ever I should see you in the light, your fingers hold me tight to measure out my height on this cold bed. When night has faded, you'll be visited.
Oh, Angry, oh, long and bright sunlight. Just quick, bring comfort from the east. You bring me back to Athens and light. And so you bring me back to Athens. And kidnap me from my own company.
Yet but three, come one more. Two of both kinds, they got four. Here she comes, her sad. Cupid is a foolish lad, so to make her female man. You know, it loves you, it loves you, it loves you anyhow. Now, if you don't want him, he's yours right now. Spell on you. Because you
Never so tired, never so in woe. I'm dripping with the dew, I'm torn with the briars. I can no longer crawl or further go. My legs have lost the race to their desire. I'll rest up here till day surpasses dawn. God help Lysander, if the fight is on.
sleep sounds, I'll apply to your gentle lover remedy. When you wake, you take true delight. Jack shall have Jill. None shall go ill, and all shall be well. Ah.
Tap, tap. This is for all the mess you've had, these lovers. In the name of love, in the name of lovers, how could you? Come, sit on my flowery bed, and I shall kiss your perfect cheeks, my love. Put perfumed roses in your slick, smooth head, and kiss your fine, long ears.
Where's Peace Blossom?
Ready?
Oh, scratch my head, Peace Blossom. Where's Cobweb?
Ready?
And where's Moth?
Ready?
Oh, get me your weapons in your hands and kill me a red-hit bumblebee on top of a thistle. Where's dear sweet Chata?
Ready?
Give me your paw.
What is your will?
Oh, nothing, but help me get Cobweb to scratch, for I think I'm perfectly hairy about the face. And I'm such a prissy ass. But if my hair tickles me, I must scratch.
Oh, tell me, my sweet love, will you hear some music?
Give it to me, I'm worth it. Baby, I'm worth it. I'm worth it. Give it to me, I'm worth it. Give it to me, I'm worth it. I'm worth it. I'm worth it. Give it to me, I'm worth it. Gotta bring it back, but you love some. Gotta bring it back, but you love some. In the clubs with the lights down, yeah, I'm shuffle. Come show me that. With it, with it, with it, with it. Stop playing, I know that. With it, with it, with it, with it. Watch out, shuffle. Skippy, you.
Well, my sweet love, what would you desire to eat?
Oh, anything that's starchy. I'll munch on your finest oats. And I'm joicing for a bale of hay. Good hay, sweet hay, that is no compare.
I have a venturous fairy who will seek out the squirrel's hoard and fetch you new nuts.
No, I'd rather have a handful or two of dried peas.
Let's go to bed, my dear.
Oh, please, none of you waken me from my beauty sleep.
I love you. I dote on you.
See this sweet sight, her doings I now see on in pity. When I had my fill of taunting her, she calmly asked my patience in reply. I didn't ask to take the changeling child, and right away she gave him, sent by a fairy to my barren fairyland. Since now I have this child, I will undo this hateful imperfection in her eyes. And you, trusted Puck,
Yes.
take off this confused head from that of this confused Athenian. So on awakening, when the other does, may us all return to Athens and think no more of this night's accidents, but those are the fearsome troubles of a dream. But first, I will release the fairy queen. Then, as you intended be, see as you were meant to see. Diana's bud over Cupid's flower has such force and blessed power. Now wake you, Titania, my sweet queen.
My Oberon. Oh, what visions I have seen. I thought I was enamored of an ass.
There lies your love.
How came these things to pass? Oh, how my eyes do loathe his visage now.
Silence a while. Robin, take off this head. Titania, call for music. Wake the dead. Turn common sense into sensibility.
Play music. Unwind the charm of sleep.
Listen, baby,
Don't worry, call my name. I'll be there in a hurry. Don't have to worry. 'Cause baby, that ain't no mountain high enough. Ain't no valley low enough. Ain't no river wide enough to keep me from getting to you, baby.
I set you free. I told you you could always count on me. Now I lay it on, I lay it all down. I'll be there to want you some way, somehow.
And baby, ain't no mountain high enough. Ain't no valley low enough. Ain't no river wide enough to keep me from getting too deep, baby. No rain, no rain, no winter storm can stop me, baby. 'Cause you're my yellow. I'll be there in the dark, just send to me, oh baby. Love is alive, way down in my heart. Although we are miles apart, we'll never be a helping hand. I'll be there on the go, just as fast as I can. 'Cause baby, ain't no mountain high enough. Ain't no valley low enough. Ain't no river wide enough to keep me from getting to you, baby. Ain't no mountain high enough. Ain't no valley low enough. Ain't no river wide enough to keep me from getting to you, baby.
Sound music, come my queen, take hands with me, and rock the ground on which these sleepers be. Now you and I will newborn lovers be, and we'll midnight tomorrow joyously dance at Duke Theseus' house triumphantly. May all our faithful lovers wedded be. At last, along with Theseus, joyously.
Fairy king, please heed this mark. I do hear the morning lark.
One sad silence to send, queen, let's trip this evening's end.
Come, my lord, and tell me how it came to be that when sleeping I was found with these mortals on the ground.
We'll go Philostrate and find the forester. Our Mayday observations must begin. We will, my queen, go to the mountain top and hear the musical confusion of sounds and echo as they play together.
My lord, this is my daughter here asleep. This is Lysander, and this is Demetrius, and Helena, old mother Helena. I wonder why they are sleeping here together.
No doubt they rose up early to observe the bright May, and on hearing our intent, came here to respect our solemnity. But speak it here, is this not the day that Hermia should tell us of good choice?
It is, my lord.
So have the huntsmen wake up with their horns. St. Valentine's is past. Do all these birdies only couple now?
Pardon Pardon, my lord?
I know you two are rival enemies. How comes this unity in this world that hatred is so far from jealousy, to sleep by hate, and fear no enemies?
My lord, I must reply most amazedly, half sleep, half waking. But as yet, now that I cannot truly say how I came here. But as I think, in honesty I speak. Now that I think about it, so it is. I traveled here with Hermia. Our intent was fleeing Athens, where we could be together without the persecution of Athenian law.
We followed them at once to make sure they're safe.
Enough, enough, my lord. You have enough. I beg the law, Lysander's head.
Aegea, let us first hear what Demetrius has to say.
My lord, Helena told me of their purpose, of their stealth, their purpose of going to the woods. And as mad as hell, I chased them down to here. But love struck Helena hot on my heels. And I must admit that when I saw Hermia, I was engaged to Helena. But like being sick, I hated food I loved. And when I became healthy, everything was normal. Helena.
How blessed are the meetings of each love. We'll hear more on this topic, and not now. Aegea, I overrule your will. For in the temple, not too long from now, our couple shall be eternally wed. And as the morning has worn herself out, our hunted trip will take some other day. Let us all head to Athens, 3 and 3. We'll hold ourselves as the solemnest of peace. Come, Hippolyta, Aegea, Gwendolyn, and Christopher shall be our witnesses.
How tiny and unclear these troubles seem, like far-off mountains turned into clouds.
It's like I see things with divided eyes, for everything is doubled.
And I found Demetrius like a jewel. My own, but not my own.
Why, are you sure we're awake? For it seems to me, yet we sleep, but we dream. Do you think that the Duke told us to follow him?
My mother and my sweet sister Gwendolyn as well.
And Hippolyta and Demetrius' cousin, Christopher.
The Duke told us to travel to the temple.
Why, so we are awake. Let's go.
When my cue comes, call me. My next cue is most fair, Pyramus.
Hi ho, Peter Quince.
Stop, Tinker! Starveling! Oh my God, they left me here asleep! I had the most rare vision. A dream out of the smarts of a man to say what the dream was about. I thought it was, but there's no man can tell what. I thought it was, but the man's a admitted fool. The man didn't ask to go examining this dream. The eye of a man has not heard, the ear of a man has not seen, his tongue to conceive, his hand to convince, and his heart to report what this dream is about. I shall get to Peter Quinn to tell him to write a ballad on this dream. It shall be called, Bottom's Dream. Because it has no bottom. I shall sing it before the Duke after the performing. And to make it more gracious, I shall sing it after death.
Have you sent to Bottom's house yet? Is he come?
No, the plan is tarnished. It can't proceed. Can it? No, he simply has the fastest of any handicraftsman in all of Athens.
Yes, and he's the best man too. He is a great paramour if you go by his sweet voice.
You must say paragon. A paramour is God blessed, a thing of nothing.
Master, the Duke has come from the temple, and there are
2, 3 lords and ladies, more merry. For if our play had gone forward, we'd all been made men. Oh, sweet Billy Button! Where are these hearts? Where are these hearts?
What's afraid to stay a most happy hour?
Masters, come. Yes. But if I tell you, I'm no true Athenian.
What is he?
I'll tell you everything to the fell.
Oh, please, do tell us.
I won't. I'll tell you not. But all I'll tell you is that the Duke is dying. Get your apparel together. Get new strings to your beard and new ribbons to your humps. And for we are to perform at the castle. And for the short to the long of it, our play is performed. And let the one that plays Thisbe wear, and the one that plays Thisbe, let her wear clean linen, and not the one that plays the lion clip his nails, for we are to hang them out. And please, I beg you to rehearse your lines. And please, masters, eat no onions nor garlics, for we are to utter sweet praise. I heard it is a sweet comedy.
Well, we should probably
Go hard! Away! Go away!
Go, go, go. married you. It was a look in your eyes, always in the sense of juice. Look at us, baby, I'm so glad I married you.
Strange stories, Theseus, that these lovers tell.
More strange than true. I never may believe these antique fables, nor these fairy tales. Lovers and madmen have such busy brains, greater fantasies that capture truth more than pure reason ever comprehends. Here are the lovers.
With a story told over the night. Full of grace, go ahead.
Full of joy and love. Joy, gentle friends, precious days of love accompany your hearts.
More than you ever wish waits in your royal walk, your room, your life.
Come now, who plays? What dances shall we have to wear away this long age of 3 hours between dessert and bedtime? Where is our usual manager of mirth? What festivities await to ease the boredom of this torture South illustrate?
Your Majesty.
A tedious brief scene of young Pyramus and his love Thisbe. Very tragical love. Merry and tragical. Tedious and brief. That's like hot ice and wondrous strange snow. How shall we find a chord in this discord?
A play there is, my lord, some 10 words long, which is as brief a play as I have known. Being 10 words, my lord, which makes it tedious. For in all the plays, no actor is well cast, no word is right.
And will they who play the roles?
Some laborers that toil at the Indian market there. They did not know about labor until now. They have been taxed for their spotty memory, with the same play in honor of your majesty. It is not for you. I've heard it over. It is nothing in the whole world. It is truly over your heads.
Oh, let's hear that play, for nothing can be wrong if simpleness and duty offer it.
Go, bring them in, and take your places, ladies.
Oh, I do hope we don't see anguish overplayed or duty dying of service.
My gentle sweet, I promise no such thing.
He says they'll do no such thing.
No, the kind that we are, giving thanks for nothing, I'll find to be observing their mistakes. And if they're short of confidence, we'll say, you were working very hard up there.
Aye, we will.
Let the prologue approach. Go! Take that heart and flowing, fancy dress and golden, way too big for your running, throw your back and roll it, when your heart is focused, when the top punches the bonus, daily appetizing, backstage in the private, take a ride my way, can't get enough my brain, looks like you do that way, hold tight, let me take shake my body.
then we come in goodwill, for in our goodwill to show our simple skill. Consider them we come, but in despite, for our true talent is all for your delight. These actors are at hand, and by their show, you ought to know all that you ought to know.
This fellow doth not stand upon points.
He disclaimed his prologue like an untamed colt. He knows not to stop.
He plays prologue like a child on a reporter, a sound but not in any order.
His speech was like a tangled chain. Nothing is broken, but all is tied in knots. Who is next?
Masters, consider you wonder at this show, but wonder on till truth makes all things known. This man here is Pyramus of certain, and this beautiful lady, Thisbe. And this man with brick and mortar is wall, oh vile wall that separates these two lovers, and through her chink are they content to whisper. This man with lantern, bush of thorn, and dog is moonshine. For, you know, Pyramus and Thisbe ought to meet by moonshine. And this grisly beast of wine known by name did scare away Thisbe, and as she fled, her mantle slain. And poor Pyramus, sweet youth and tall, did come but to see her dearest Thisbe's mantle slain. And at that he drew a blade, bloody, blameful blade, and he bravely broached his boiling, bloody breast. And there came Thisbe in the mulberry shade, but to see her Pyramus slain, and at that she drew his dagger and stabbed herself. For all the rest, that is, lion, moonshine, and wall, and lovers do remain, began discussion as they remained.
I wonder if the lion chooses to speak.
My lord, when one line may, many asses do.
In the same interval, it doth befall that I, once now by name, presents a wall, and such a wall as I would have you fit, with a cranny hole, or chink, through which the lovers, pyramids, and Thisbe did often whisper very secretly.
Do you need hair or water to speak more clearly?
What a red line on me.
I'm entering the wall.
Pyramus goes near the wall. Silence.
Oh, grim look night, oh night with hue so bright. Oh night when day is not. Oh night, alike. Oh, I fear my Thisbe's promises forgot. And you all, oh sweet, oh lovely wall, as down between her father's ground and mine. Oh wall, oh sweet, oh lovely wall, show me your chink to look through with mine eyes.
You used to come. You used to calling on your cell phone. Late night when you needed love. Calling on your cell phone. Late night when you needed love. I know it's a holiday that can only mean one thing. I know it's a holiday stressed out. Ever since Christmas left the city, you buying every place you put us out now. Running on the rails on the back floor, hanging on the clothes you've never seen before. You used to call me on my cell phone. Later when you need his love, call him on your cell phone. Later when you need his love, I know in the holiday that can only be one thing. I know in the holiday that can only be one thing.
Oh, thank you all. Jove shield you well for this. But what I see? No Thisbe do I see. Oh, curse you all. Curse all your walls for deceiving me.
The one methinks being sensible should curse again.
No. For deceiving me is Thisbe's cue, and it should all run well as I told you. Yonder, here she comes.
Oh, well, quite often have you heard my mom's parting like her promise of me. My cherry lips have often kissed your stones of lime and hair stirred up in you.
I see a voice. I hear a face.
My love, you are to my love, I think.
Think what you think. Like Lymander. I'm
Exactly.
Lymander. I'm trusty still.
And I like Helen till the fates me kill.
Helena.
Oh, and I like Helen till the fates me kill.
Oh, Thisbe, kiss me through this vile wall.
I kissed the wall cold, not your lips tall.
The meat ninnies too.
Tide life, tide death, I come without delay.
Thus would have I played my part well so, and being done, thus would away.
Don't go. And now the wall has come down between the two neighbors.
This is the silliest stuff I've ever heard.
This lantern now the horned moon presents.
He should have worn the horns upon his head.
He is no present, and his horns only are visible within the circumference.
This lantern now the horned moon presents myself, the man in the moon I seem to be.
I do grow weary of this moon. I wish he would change.
It seems as more like a honesty, but he is waiting.
All I have to say is this. This lantern, the moon. Myself, the man in the moon. This thorn bush, my thorn bush. And this dog, my dog.
This is Minnie's tomb. Where is my love?
Those gentle hearts that do fear the smallest monstrous mouse that creeps on floor. For us both quake and tremble here when lion is their wildest rage doth roar. Then know that I, once not the joiner, am a lioness, not else no lion's dame. For if I should come into this place, for if I should come as lion into this place, 'twere pity. Oh, and
Oh, thank you, moon, for your sunny beams. Thank you for shining so bright. Oh, but stay, oh, spite. But mark, poor night. Eyes, you see, how can it be? Your mantle good. Oh, dainty dove, oh dear. What? Blood? Approach, fairies. Quell, crush, collide, quell.
The passion and the death of a dear friend would almost make a man look sad.
Oh, I pity the man.
Oh, nature, why'd you make lions? Since lion fowl has flowered, my dear. That is, no, that was the fairest day.
Come tears, outsoared into Pyramus's heart. I, the left vent, where the heart thumps.
Oh!
Now I'm dead. Now I'm fled. Now my soul is in the sky. Oh, tongue, lose your life. Moon, take flight. Oh, now die. 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 Die, die, die.
Oh, I swear, it does take my breath away.
She will find him by starlight. Here she comes. And her passion ends the play, finally.
Asleep, my love? What, dead, my dove? Here is arise. Speak, speak. What, dumb? Dead, dead. A tomb must cover your sweet eyes. These my lips. This cherry nose. These yellow velvet cheeks. Are gone, are gone. Lovers make more. His eyes were green as wheat. Oh, sisters three. Come to me. With hands as pale as milk. Lay them in gore. Since you have shorn his sheath, his thread of silk. Tongue, not a word. Come, trusty sword. With rest in view, stab yourself. Farewell, friends. Adieu, adieu, adieu.
And now Moonshine and Lion are left to bury the dead.
Aye, and the wall too.
No, I swear the wall is down. Now her father's ground and mine are together. Oh, would it please me to see an epilogue or to hear
No epilogue. I pray you, for your play needs no excuse. Never excuse, for when all the players are dead, there needs none to be blamed. Bring on your song.
I'm coming, baby. I'm lifted up. I need your loving, so I see it now. And after that, I'm coming to you. You got me begging, begging on my knees. I won't be in your life. I will be keeping your love. And you're away. Oh, baby. Carry you on. I can carry you on. You're only a kid. You're good.
For 2 weeks we hold this solemnity.
In nightly revels in new jollity.
Now the hungry lion roars, and the wolf howls at the moon, while the heavy plowman snores. All their weary tasks are done, and we fairies that do run by the king of witches team, from the presence of the sun, full of darkness, like a dream. Now our frolic, not a mouse shall disturb this honored house. I am sent with broom before, sweeping dust behind the door.
Through the house give gathering light, by the dead and drowsy fire, every elf and fairy sprite, hop as light as birth and briar. And this ditty, after me, sing and dance it, trippingly.
Rehearse your song, by note, to each word a warbling note. With two hand in fairy grace, do we sing and bless this place. Freeze! All right, now lastly, Pop just needs to say that he hopes if you enjoy the show that you'll clap, stand up, and hoot and holler. And now, back to our magical Puck.
If we shadows have offended, think but this, and all is mended, that you have but slumbered here of these visions that appear, and this weak and idle theme, no more yielding but to dream, as I am an honest Puck. If we have unearned luck to escape the serpent's tongue, we'll amend it before long, else a Puck a liar call. So good night unto you all. Give your hands that we be friends. Robin, gentlemen.
Sure,
It's done. We did it. Bravo. Can you two go and get the things that are all behind there in the corner? So we have just a few thank yous. I really loved your enthusiasm in the audience. It was really fantastic. And I think they just did an absolutely marvelous job. They say third time lucky. So we had a show yesterday and a show this afternoon and a show tonight, and honestly, from a perfection point of view, this was way, way the top. Thank you so much, guys. So you are the best audience. There we go. I can't do this without saying some thank yous. There are so many people that make this possible. It is a community thing in every way that you could possibly imagine. So if I forget you, just know that you are appreciated. And I have had a few things on my mind lately. So coming up with this thank you list, I was like, who was at rehearsal last Sunday helping us? I can't remember. And then I kept asking people and they were like, everybody was there. I don't know who was there. Anyway, the very first person to thank is Jamila. Become a member of our family. Carla is an amazing choreographer, as you can see, and our shows would be so boring without her. It's really fantastic having you as part of this. So here we have it. Oh, for you, my dear. The second person is Barbara, the administrator. Barbara, who acted in our show last year. She's come to every rehearsal. She's spent 1 million hours at my house. She's going to be very happy not to go there anymore. She helped with all the costumes with me, with the ordering. She helped with running the lights. And she only found out on Thursday she was going to be running the lights. She's done an amazing, amazing job. She helped remind me of every single thing I was forgetting. She's the best administrator on the planet. So we have another bouquet for you. Where did it go? There's 1 million there. We should have.
You're making me look
let's
bad.
go for that one. That's a really nice one. Let's give her that one. Just keep bringing it out. Anna Bow. I always say Anna Bow Bo because I can't pronounce her last name. Is she backstage right now? Maxim, call your mother. Okay. How do I say your last name? Bogachka. There we go. Bravo. Anna came to every single rehearsal. She was our rehearsal goddess. She filmed videos of everything we were doing so people could practice during the week. So this is for you, my dear. Now, on the same line of thinking, Anna Braithwaite, please come on up here. Anna Braithwaite is our ticket master, our ticket mistress. She's the most amazing person for organizing all of these tickets, and really, you did a fantastic job, even from England and Sweden. The next one is Lydia. Lydia? Lydia! We could not do this show without Lydia. Lydia is the best IE on the planet. Lydia sews costumes. Lydia orders from Taobao. Lydia just does everything. And here she helps with the fairies, quick changes. She helps with the mechanicals, quick changes. She was backstage. She spent 1 million hours, and even last night when Jonathan forgot his key, she came back and brought him a key. So Lydia is amazing. Then, I have to say that this is a family affair. The one thing that's fantastic about Performing Arts Shanghai is it really brings families together. And sometimes in our world, parents are uncool and kids are cool, right? So this way, families are cool. So, having said that, this is my daughter, Yulia, and my husband run the concession, and his brother and his wife videoed and helped with 1 million things. So, they get chocolates. The chocolates are in these boxes over here, and Yulia gets a small bouquet of flowers. Nope, these ones. Okay, yeah, go ahead, one of those for Yulia. Okay, then, the next one, Barbara, her family. So this is her son, where are they all? There's her daughter, Kate, her son, Thomas. So Kate gets flowers and Thomas gets chocolates.
Yay!
There we go. And George, are you here?
I'm up here filming. Upstairs filming.
George gets chocolates. That's the same family. Even their driver gets chocolates. They've been amazing. And Anna Braithwaite, who's here, come and stand with your daughter and your son. She always wanted to have a son. I gave her one. Okay, and then we have Anna Bogachka and her son, Maxim. So Maxim gets chocolates. They get chocolates. Get on it, guys. There we go. We're making it happen. Okay, and then we have Alice, who helped out backstage. Is Alice around? And her son. There's Alice. Yay, come on out. And her son, Francesco. Francesco, how many plays have you been in? One play. First play.
Well done.
He gets chocolates. And Alice gets flowers. Okay. So, Arzu gets flowers, and her daughter, Chahala. Oh, right behind me, sorry, my dear. There we go. I got them both in the play. Although Xander was trying very hard to get Cherie in the play. So Cherie, come on up. He kept saying, Mom, what are you watching? Why are you helping so much? What are you watching? So then we go to things like transportation help, George, Lars. Come on down, Lars, for your chocolates. Jonathan, come on over, because you haven't done it yet, but tonight you're going to work very hard. Set up, Brent, Scott, Arzu, you already had things, so you don't get it twice. And Matt and Betsy, they all are to thank hugely for setting up, helping us with setup. And I kind of like the set, don't you? That's pretty awesome. Yeah. For concession, outside. Les was the organizer for that. And Simon and Ellen, they were here at the 2 o'clock show. They helped, and Alice helped. Again, wherever out there she is. And Rich and Elsha, you can wave from over there. I think you already got your chocolates. And then we got candy that came from North America with Susan. And we got chips that were organized by May. Is May here? Okay, I think she came to the, somebody else is waving for me. Okay, and the spotlight was run by Justin. Where is Justin?
Way to go, Justin.
Yay! Coming. Justin has done the spotlight in every show we've had. He's amazing. Now I could just like on the headset go, get a spot on that person. Which one, Demetrius or Lysander? Demetrius. Okay, now Lysander. Like, it was perfect. Okay. Then Cherie helped with the spotlight as well. Alsha helped with the spotlight. Well, we just shared the wealth. Backstage, Luciana. Is Luciana still here? I think she headed on her way. So they'll be getting them later. Luciana Marisol's here. She helped with makeup. Oh, she may have ducked out because her kids are really little. Cherie, Betsy, and Alice, they all helped backstage besides the people that you all see here that were amazing. Video, Babsy came. Is Babsy here? Ah, she was here earlier, again. Okay, and Betsy and Rich, they've been working really hard at videoing, but we're gonna have a party and watch the videos, so we finally get to see what the show looks like. So that'll be really good. Camera, we had photos by Ness and Roshna, and the food ordering for all this week, for all of our rehearsals, is Claire. We are so happy that Claire has lots of connections for ordering food, and that she speaks Chinese as well. Bonus. Okay, and then we have for SAS, last but very not least,
I would like to thank my beautiful mother and the director for putting on this beautiful show, and of course Jamila. We actually have a giant bouquet of flowers. We would like to thank you for not giving up on the cast and putting together such a great performance in such a short period of time. And that you opened our home up to strangers. I would wake up to a lot of singing. But thank you.
Yule was very upset that this year she was going to be an only child. Little did she know that we just got a whole bunch more children. Okay, well, I think that's enough. No, yes. Doug Hundley for loaning us this space or sharing your space with us. Okay, Terry Pan and, no, still there. Xiao Ye and Li Jing. You guys were amazing with helping with the lighting and the projections. I just love them, and the sound and the head mics and all that. Really great. I just want to say one more thing about Jamila. Jamila did all of the sound edits. She did all of the music. She worked all the microphones and the headsets and all that kind of thing. So if you ever want somebody not just as a choreographer, but as a sound editor, go to Jamila. She's amazing. I think we need to do a photo of the whole cast. So if anybody has a camera that could send me that photo, that'd be great, because I don't have my camera around.